What's up, guys? Chris with Dirt Road Life, and we are in the midst of a drought here, or what I would call a drought in upstate New York, but the weathermen are not calling it that yet. They're saying that we're not quite in drought territory. I would beg to differ because I just disked this up and it was a complete dust storm. My clover plot is burning up. It's still holding on pretty well, but it definitely needs some rain. The bright side is the grasses and the weeds haven't really grew either, so it's still looking pretty good. And I think with a little bit of rain, this clover will pop right back to life. It's wilted, but it's certainly not dead. If you follow my videos, you also know that I started to establish this switchgrass screen around my food plot section here earlier this spring, and that goes all the way around. That's doing pretty well. The stuff on the outside, closer to the woods, that gets more shade, is really thriving still. This stuff that gets full sun most of the day definitely could use some rain. You can see how much shorter this stuff is than the stuff over here on the outside. So in this L-shaped section here, I'm planting this evolved 7-card stud. This has got a bunch of good stuff in it. It's the same stuff I planted last year, or very similar. I think it's the same stuff though, and it did really well. It's got winter rye or winter wheat. It's got all your brassicas, some chicory, some clover, I believe, turnips, radishes, all that good stuff. So that's what this is going to be. Then we got the clover and then the screen around everything. Over here, in what's fenced off as my pasture, or was my pasture, I got rid of my cows last year. And I'm going to transform some of this into deer habitat, but I planted red osier dogwood, and I don't know if that's going to survive or not. We'll see in these conditions between the competition of the weeds and the grasses here and the drought. Probably saw me put this little pond in with the mini excavator this spring, and it is pretty dry, but it's still got enough water in it. They can certainly get a drink, and actually you can see it is just full of tracks all the way around the perimeter here. So they are actually hitting this very regularly. I need to put a camera up here so I can start inventorying what's hitting it. But something like this during conditions like we're in right now, very important, because there's probably almost no puddles left in the woods. We're up here on the hilltop. There's no creeks or anything. You know, there might be ponds in people's yards that have water in them, but something like this where they actually feel safe, this can be crucial. So we finally got some rain coming, so I'm going to plant this 7-card stud. We'll see what happens, but I'm hopeful that we'll get enough rain, this seed will germinate, and this plot will be done.